As a refresher, on December 19th, 2020, Trump wrote, "Statistically impossible to have lost the 2020 election. Big protest in D.C. on January 6th. Be there. Will be wild." A former Twitter employee who was on the team responsible for content moderation throughout 2020 told the January 6th committee that after Trump tweeted that, it felt as if a mob was being organized. On Twitter, Trump's lies took off like wildfire. A mob was echoing Trump's claims of voter fraud and preparing to assemble at the Capitol on January 6th, armed and ready to attack. The Twitter employee who testified to the House panel said Twitter considered adopting stricter content moderation policies because of Trump's rhetoric, but that never came to pass. Instead, Trump continued to fan the flames on Twitter, calling for people to gather on the 6th. And we all know what ultimately happened that day. January 6th is what can happen when a president lies to his followers about an election loss and questions the legitimacy of the vote and uses Twitter to rally his supporters and avoids playing by any of the rules that might prevent the spread of lies. We know that pattern. That is how our last election went. And that is why it was so unnerving when we learned today that Twitter has limited employees' access to content moderation tools since Elon Musk completed his $44 billion acquisition of the company. According to Bloomberg, taking action on accounts that have broken policies on hate speech or misinformation requires Twitter employees to access a dashboard of tools. Those tools have been suspended since last week, raising concerns among some Twitter employees who worry that they won't be able to adequately enforce Twitter's misinformation policies ahead of Election Day here in the U.S. And by the way, these are the same policies the company says Trump routinely violated before and after the last election. Now, the team in charge with enforcing Twitter's policies in Brazil, that team had access to the company's content moderation tools returned to them on Sunday, which was the day of the Brazilian election. So the question remains whether the same will be true here in the United States next Tuesday on Election Day, and also whether returning those tools at that point will be too little too late. More than 300 election deniers are on the ballot in 1 week. Buckle up.